Hey guys and girls, welcome to this video. First of all, I hope so you guys are doing wait. Is my microphone working? I hope so it's working. Hey guys, hello. And welcome to this video. I hope so you guys are doing absolutely amazing. And is my microphone the way it should be? Yes, it is the way it should be. And I hope so you guys are doing absolutely amazing and things are great for you guys. In this particular video, we will develop my startup. Not from scratch because I have already developed a lot of things. We'll integrate few things. We'll see how things goes on, right? So let's quickly start doing that. uh, if you guys join up, we'll answer a few questions. Otherwise, I'll just keep developing. This is mostly me developing stuff. I don't know how much you will be interested in that, but whatever it is. You can watch me coding. What the fuck? I cannot type, bro. I cannot type. No, yeah, now this is better. Let's go to let's open cursor. I just don't like coding UIs. That all will be done by the agents. I would like to code the logic behind. So we'll see how that goes. Um, yeah. I don't know which screen are you seeing and how much of it is you are seeing. My God, I have to realign my screen. Okay, let's do that. I have realigned my screen. Okay, so let's quickly start coding. Like I'll just show you what I've created so far, right? So let's go to package. By the way, just for a little bit of context, how I've set up this project. This project is basically there's packages, which has different kind of packages that we are building. This is admin panel. This is backend API. This is the content generator. This is database. This is launch website. This is main app. Whatever. Like these are different things, right? These are persona builder, queues, and Redis, and all those things. These are different things that we have currently. We're gonna be yeah. So let's quickly do one thing. Not sure. Yeah, let's go to the let's build some. Let's start building some scripts at the top level. So we'll call scripts for a dev front end. It should be cd. Yeah, that's how it should be. Then there'll be dev backend. That's how it should be. And then content generator, we don't care about that. db generate, it would be, yeah, but it wouldn't be this. Wait, in the database folder, do we have the generate command? We don't have any of these commands, so we'll have to say I don't know, bunx result kit generate is what we need. And then we'll have a migrate command which will help us to migrate, and then we'll have a studio command which will give us studio. And then I don't know, do we need anything else? Yeah, a push command, that's good. We don't need anything else probably, right? So do we need anything else? No. So what we'll do is we'll just go to the root of the folder. Yeah, good. So now what we can do is we can just say bun run dev frontend is what we need. Yeah, this started our front end. We need a backend as well. So let's quickly run our backend. We'll say bun run dev backend. Right, it's running my backend. Oh, cool. So we have the backend running. Awesome. We have the backend running. We have the front end running. That means we should be able to open the application. No, I don't like Chromium. We'll use this new browser that I have called Helium. I really like Helium. I just don't want it to remember whatever. Should we use it in guest mode? Yeah, let's use it in guest mode. Localhost port 3000. Wait, why can't you go to the port 3000? It should be able to go to the port 3000. Yeah. Okay, I spelled it wrong. Let's go to the sign up page and quickly sign up. We have the sign up page build, right? We can sign up with some, I don't know. First, I don't know. Let's call it I don't know. Let's call it test at the rate test some number.com and some password. Right, and it will create. Password should match. Why is it not matching? I don't know. I think I spelled this one wrong. Yeah, it's correct. I signed up and then we are here. First of all, we have to fix this, whatever this bluish tint is, but that's not, yeah, a little bit of UI fix we need. I just don't like this, whatever blue shit we have. So this should be in the workspace. What is this? This is, yeah, let's go to the, let's collapse all. Let's go to packages. Then we can go to front launch website, and I'm not sure. This is in the main app, then we are in the app, then this is org ID. And I think this is the page. Yeah, so this is the page. Um, why do we have this blue tint? I don't know. Not sure. Hey Tejashvi, hello, hi, what's up? How are you? How is life? Let's code something. Where are you busy? Where are you busy? I'm not busy. I'm just creating my startup, bro. I'm just writing some startup. Oh, regarding the videos, right? Yeah, I wasn't. I don't know. I'm just lazy. I should have created more videos. I didn't. I don't know why. There's no excuse for that. It's just that I should have. Why is this blue tint? You know, this AI stuff generated this blue tint stuff. I don't know. And why do we have that? Do we have anything like dark? Yeah, we have that. Dark, dark, dark gray. I don't see that blue stuff. Why is this? Maybe this could be due to the layout which we have. Maybe. Um, we have this org layout and we have this top level nav bar. Let's go to the nav bar. Let's see from here. Yeah, we have border gray and then we have, but we don't have anything blue. Why is it showing this bluish stuff in the background? I don't get it. I don't like it. Which color is this? Let's try to go and see. This from BG gradient to BR, from gray 50 we are white to gradient from gray. What the fuck? But this is not. If I just get rid of all of them, what will happen? This is all black. Okay, this is good. So if I go over here, it's saying uh BG gradient to BR from gray 50. Is it taking some primary secondary color from the my tailwind configuration? I'm not sure of that. uh let's go to the main global CSS file, and yeah, I'm pretty sure this is taking some inspiration from here, although I am not very sure of that. Yeah, let's pick some Sharzian I don't know, themes. Let's change the theme a little bit. I don't like the theme currently we have. Customize, I don't know. Oh, this is tweak CN, start customizing. Is this how I want this to look like? Uh yeah, maybe not sure. This looks really good. I really like this dashboard. However, this looks, it's looking really good. You know what I've decided? I'm just gonna build this from scratch. I just don't like this page entirely. We have this, and then we have org sidebar. Let's go to the org sidebar. Let's see the output. Okay, let's place this here. Let's place this here. Let's close the sidebar. Let's try. Is it due to gray? No, it shouldn't be due to gray. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. It is like I don't like gray. It should be all black. Right. Hey Arjun Krishna, what's up? How are you? Why is this so? I hate CSS for this reason. Yeah, this is fine. I don't want this whatever gradient stuff we have. Black is good enough for me. This is like good. And I don't know. We have like some. Do we have something like for active? Is active? Yeah, that's what I want. And for dark, we have like BG gray. For dark, use this. No, use simply black. Wait, what? Um, yeah, that's more of what I want. Like that's better. Yeah, that's definitely better. So I don't like that blue whatever stuff. What we are building today, I am building one of my startups. So you guys could join the waitlisting. I'll just say content. What was that? Quickcontent.io. You can go over here and join the waitlisting. Currently, I'll just add it to my turn. So what this will help you do is, as a beginner, should I rely on AI to code and should I learn all methods like watching videos and reading docs? I will just answer you. Where can I can't send messages. No way. What? Let me hold on. Okay. So you can go to this link, whatever this content, quickcontent.io, and join the waitlisting, and you'll get a mail whenever we release our product. And regarding your question, as a beginner, should I use the AI? I think definitely you should. If you are smart enough, if you know how to use it, you should use AI, but only if you know the core, like how it is working. If you are learning something as a student, I wouldn't recommend using AI. So what I usually do is, when I practice something like DSA or something like a new technology, or I want to learn the syntax and all those things, I turn off the AI. I try to learn it, and when I'm comfortable enough that I completely understand that stuff, and I know how that works, then you can use AI to reduce your obvious effort. So this is how it should be, and then you don't have to manually type it. That will kind of like the AI will complete it. That's one of the use cases. So like the same thing goes for the UI. Let's say you want to build your own some site or some web software, and like I understand all of these, whatever this is written, right, how this works and all. So generating this with AI makes sense for me, because I could maintain this and I could fix this and I could keep this updated in the future as well. But if you don't understand this, then you have all that code with like a lot of bugs, with a lot of issues, and you couldn't understand it, you couldn't fix it, you couldn't maintain it, and it's all going to be a big pain in the future. So I think the best approach is, yeah, simply uh yeah, the best approach will be like simply to turn off your AI auto completion while you're learning something. Once you know that, like good enough, then you can use AI to basically auto complete most of the obvious stuff. Yeah, okay. Org sidebar. Yeah, org sidebar now looks good. I am mostly happy with it. Hi friend, I have 10 USD and a Pepsi. Can I invest yet? Oh. Hi friend, I have 10 USD and a Pepsi. Definitely you can. Congratulations. Like that's a lot of money. You can definitely go and invest. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. I just don't write this, whatever this is. All this background gradient stuff. Like this is good. Okay. Wait, no. Wait, hover effect. Uh, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Now I would like to go to this section, and I would actually have like the backend build. Just a joke, friend. Yeah, I am bad at understanding jokes, but I get it. And Chris, what's up? How are you, Chris? How is your life going on, and where are you from? Okay, let's continue. No, focus mode. Focus mode activated. No more distractions. Let's build the backend for this. So let's go to workspace controller. I don't know. Do we have a workspace controller? Not sure. Let's go to the backend now. Backend API. We'll go to controllers, and do we have a workspace controller? Yes, we do have a workspace controller. This will help us to get all the workspaces. That's kind of cool. So let's kind of like integrate the workspaces first. So we'll go to page.tsx, and this is for what? This is the page for organization, and then you have workspace, and there's like a single workspace ID, which we don't care about for now. But this is the place where we will have all the workspaces. That's what I think, I guess. Yeah, so these are the two workspaces we have. Awesome. So now let's do the first thing, which we'll be building a custom hook to fetch all the workspaces, or we do not need that. Okay, let's use use SWR. If you guys don't know what SWR is simply like React query. It helps you cache and fetch stuff. So interface, workspace, response. I don't know what the workspace was response looks like, but let's build an interface called workspace, right? And then what do we have in workspace? But before doing this, I think I should have something like for creating workspaces. So that's better. Hold on, creating workspace is not simple, bro. We have all this, and hey, random work, what's up? How are you guys doing? You know, meeting you guys after so long. All black. Good, 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 good. I don't like that. Whatever that blue tint was there. And single workspace card, that also I don't need this whatever blue tint we have, so we'll get rid of that as well. So workspace card we have over here, and yeah, so we have all this. We have relative from Atlanta, USA. You have a good content, continued success. Oh, thanks, man. You're from Atlanta. Thanks you for joining in. I hope so you will learn something. Although I'm not sure. This is like I was about to code this and randomly I decided, okay, let's do it with all you guys. Like, let's see, you guys will have like some good suggestions, and maybe could review my code a little bit. Yeah, let's do one thing. Let's remove any gradient and blue BG stuff. I don't know. Yeah, that's how I usually use AI. Like, let's see, does it remove gradients? Yeah, it started removing gradients. Okay, cool. Do it faster. Go. Come on. You can do it. Yes, it did it. And I'll accept it because wait, it didn't remove the gradient. Whatever, we'll keep that. Like now this is like the create workspace. Why is it everything this bluish? I hate it. If I just get rid of all of this, what will happen? This will happen. Okay, good. And then I can just keep it very simple. I'll just want BG to be, I don't know, let's build out let's go in the light mode, right? And let's just have a border 2 border gray 200 maybe, yeah, and then rounded XLP4. That's good. But what we'll do is we'll just have this one. It's kind of like shot. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have, yeah, mostly like other than this, I am pretty fine with everything. Yeah. That was having some good. Oh wait, this was having some good animations and stuff like that, but oh, this is like some good animation. But what I don't like about this is the background color that I had. We'll try to get rid of that. I don't know how, but how. We have on dar BG9. I think this is the reason, like gray 900 at 80% kind of creates the issue. Yeah. So BG black, I don't know, dark. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. See? That looks 10 times better. And on hover, I think there should be hover BG. Yeah, this is the thing. On hover, just make it a little bit of light, like a little bit light. I don't know, by something like 70. Yeah, that's good. That works for that works for me. And let's now change this UI a little bit, which is create workspace. Modal now. Create workspace. Where is create workspace? I don't know. Let's go to the page and workspace yet, whatever. Like if the workspace is empty, then let's show this. Otherwise, add new workspace. Where's add new workspace? Yeah, add workspace card. That's what we wanted. And here, why are we using CN inside class name? Oh, this is a very good question. Okay, so CN is basically a tool. It's called CLC. I don't know, like it's imported from here, but actually, this is a very simple tool. It's called CLSX. And what this tool enables you to do is it enables you to combine a lot of different classes in a very smart way. Like I'll just show you the documentation. CLCX SX. I don't know what was the name. It was CLSX, right? I'll just show you. It helps you combine like class name in a very smart way. I'll just show you a few examples. Like you can say foo is true, and you can pass true and false for like as an object, and if it is true then it will be included, otherwise it will not be included. And there are a lot of different ways, like you can conditionally apply a class, and you can add a class, you can concatenate a class, you can do insane stuffs with like classes in a particular like JavaScript component. So this is like, and this is like seriously very very famous. You can see like the amount of downloads they have. This is insane. I would just ask you to go to this page and just see all these different ways you can apply classes to a particular component using CLSX. Okay, let's kind of wrap up with this. Now we don't want to remove this blue stuff from here. Where is this? Is workspace card, but we want the add workspace card. Yeah, and then this gray stuff. So wherever we have this, so let's select all. No, don't do that. Just go away. I don't want you. Oh, okay. So let's make it to black. Okay, and same thing I want to do everywhere. To BR. Wait, if this is the thing, so this should be black. Yeah, that looks super awesome. Tell me that doesn't look good. That looks better. Yeah, now we have fixed the black version, like I mean the dark version for this. And if we go to the light version, this should look great. And the dark version also looks great. Let's keep it to the dark right now. Okay, so the first thing what we have to do is we have to now fix this create workspace, whatever this create workspace thing is. So we'll go to create workspace modal. Yeah, this one. And let's quickly get rid of this blue whatever stuff. What tech stack are you using? So this is using what I'm using is something called burn workspaces. So this is like a monorepo. Monorepo is basically when you have a lot of different repository in a single repository. So as you can see, the admin panel, backend API, content generator, database, all these different things is basically a separate repo. The component library that I'm using is called ShardZN. ShardZN. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. So all these places where I have this, I would like to go and I would like to change it to I can do is I can copy this. I can copy this and I can say change this to black. Yeah, it will go and change this to black everywhere. I use AI something like this. I do like when I particularly don't know like where to go and change, and I don't want to search throughout the application. I think the AI does a very good job in this. You can see this has changed all of that to black. That's exactly how I wanted that to be, and this is basically doing all of that. This has a lot of animations and stuff like that. Okay. Let's which JS framework I'm using? Next.js as a framework for the front end, and I have a node based express based backend as well, and I have a lot of different services written in Python as well, which are mostly for the AI services that I have. Okay, great, we have this done. We'll accept this, and I hope so. This is all black now. This is good. Okay, so I just want to see what data do we get at the end. We have handle, remove field, add field, whatever, all these things, set form data. Do we have a submit, handle next, handle back, and then we have can proceed, and then what is the where's the final submission though? I'm just like curious. So are we dropping frames? No, we are not dropping frames. Where is the final? So we have back, and then we have create workspace. Great. So this is handle next. Wait, so we say next, and we give brand info, like some brand info. We give website like HTTPS some website, I don't know, and we say create workspace. So what happens when we create workspace? So if step was 1, you take them to step 2. If the step is 2, you take them to step 3 and you say set loading true. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. And then after, okay, so what I understand from here is you just have to do this. Over here you have to do the API call for actually changing the stuff. Okay, got it. Yeah, I can say, I don't know, I can say try catch. I can have like a workspace API. My laptop is seriously, the fans are kicking in. Not sure, is it? Not sure. The fans are really loud right now. I don't know, you can hear it or not. So the apps, I have an app. So in the lib, I could have like a, I don't know, um, APIs. Then I could have like a workspace.ts, right? And then we'll have like create, I don't know, function create workspace, right? And then what I can do is I can export this, and then I can have several information. So I can just say interface, create workspace, payload, payload, right? And the first payload that I'll have is the workspace name. So the name is the first payload, which will be a string. Then we'll have a brand info. So we'll say brand info, and in the brand info we have name of the brand, which will be a string, which was required. Then we have website, which is optional and is a string. And then we have a LinkedIn URL, which will be again optional, will be a string. Then there will be what, Instagram URL. So we'll just say Instagram string. Okay, great. Do we have anything else? I don't think so. We don't have anything else. By the way, these could be an array of strings. So I'll just say string, but it is actually an array. Similarly, all these things could be arrays. So they could have like multiple websites, multiple LinkedIn, multiple Instagrams, and they can add all of them. How are you going to connect social media? Through their APIs, bro. Like, I'll just show you something very interesting, right? So I have my, I don't know, can I switch my accounts? I don't know, this is guest mode. Not sure how to switch up accounts in Helium. Yeah, there you go. So I have my LinkedIn, okay? I'll just show you something very interesting. All you guys who are here, I'll just show you something very interesting. So so I have a page called I Think Tech, and I just created this for just one purpose, which is testing and experimenting my online content generation AI tool and stuff like that. I was able to increase the post impression by 1,100, I don't know, this percent, right? And I had like gained all these followers, which you see in 2 or 3 days. Like this is running from 3 days, I guess. And if you can see, all these content that you see is actually generated and researched, and the images, everything is generated through AI. So all of these, what you see over here, is generated through AI. And yeah, and basically this is the tool. So how do we connect? Through the API. They have the API. You could use their API. I've integrated the API, and this is the tool that I built. So I just want to like build a full system around this. Like that's my startup idea, I'll just say roughly, right? So a brand should come, and you should be able to connect different social media, and should be able to automate their content, schedule contents, and stuff like that. By the way, all of this, if this sounds very interesting, you could like go and just join the waitlisting, and whenever I'll release the product, you'll get a mail that I've released it. You can go and use it. And also you'll get updates about like what I'm building, what new features have come, and all those things. So I'll just make this an async function, and then I can do try, I can do catch, and there will be an error. What should I do? I don't know, log error. No, I'll keep the try catch to where the place where I'm using it, so that I can show this to the user. Now what I can do is I can go to my workspace, I don't know, workspace controller, and can I create the workspace though? So get workspace is actually a thing. Can we have like, do we have a create workspace? So it only needs onboarding metadata. So this doesn't make sense. This does not make sense. uh, do we have to pay for the API to generate the content automatically? Oh, for the social media? No, you don't have to pay for the API. Mm. So export const create workspace uh, from onboarding flow, right? So we'll have this, and we'll have request, and we have response, and this is request handler, right? And then what we can do is we can like we can get user ID is equal to request dot user ID, right? And if there is no user ID, I have to do user ID yet, right? So if there's no user ID, that means the user is not authenticated. So yeah, we'll do this. After that, Arjun, which all social media are you planning to integrate? Because some of those APIs are paid, right? Yes, the Twitter API is paid. The LinkedIn is free. The Instagram is free. So currently the idea is to integrate like Instagram, LinkedIn, and the X, which is the Twitter. Twitter will do last, so we'll start with Instagram and LinkedIn. I think that's the main, like, currently the goal. Later on we'll have X, and of course we'll have to charge for X because X is like the API they cost, so that will be a little bit more expensive. I mean, depends on how much do we have to pay X, you know. Request.body, right? So what do we have? We'll have few things. Yep, that's what we'll have. And okay, we have to build this. So we'll say validate the data. This will write the Zord validation logic for this. Will this use Zord though? No, this is stupid. This is not using Zord. So this is stupid. So what we'll say is do this using Zord. So it will go and do it this using Zord. So instead of doing that, it did this, which is super cool. And now we have this. Okay, awesome. So we'll just keep this. We're gonna keep all of them. Yeah, that's good. So this has created like a Zord form validation. Now we have this, and if there's no user, we do this, and then there's an error dot map issues. I don't know. Yeah, that works. So that's a Zord error. So yeah, error response is like a better. Yeah, I think we can use error response. Use yeah. So yeah, I think this should work. What's wrong with error response? Yeah. Not fields and messages, but this could be literally anything. You can give me anything and I will console.error the error, and then this should work. Yeah, then this would work. I think that's what we're doing over here, right? Yeah, then we can get rid of all of that, and then we can say return from here. Okay, whatever this thing. What does this thing returns though? And whatever this returns, I don't know. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So we have this, and now we have the available data, like whatever we need, the name and the brand info. Now the first thing that we have to do is we have to create the workspace using the name. So what we'll do is we'll just say const I don't know, new workspace is equal to await tb.insert schema.workspace.values, right? Will be name. The name will be name.trim, right? Good. And then onboarding metadata. Do we need onboarding metadata? We don't need onboarding metadata for now. We can leave that. What else do we need? We need created at onboarding metadata. We don't need onboarding metadata. That's kind of fine for me. And then, okay, so we don't have this async as an async function. I think that should be an issue. That's why it's giving me these issues. Okay, great. So now we have the new workspace. That means the workspace is created. Now the next thing we have to do is we have to create the brand info. for this workspace. I'm not sure, do I have a schema for that? So let's see, do we have a brand info schema for that? Do we have a brand? Oh, we have a brand. So we have a brand summary, and there's the brand info. So that's what we need. We need brand info. Let's quickly try to insert this. So if new, if there's no, then error response, failed to create workspace. Otherwise, we can say brand info is equal to await, and then what we can do so is we just need the ID. So we'll say returning, and then we can say ID is this. So that should be the ID. Great. Next thing, what do we need? We need db.insert schema.brand info.brand ID. So we need the brand ID. As we have a so yeah, this is right. Okay, we have the brand info here. So that's the brand ID, because that's a workflow, and we have a brand ID. So that's a new brand that we are creating. Because there could be multiple information inside a particular. Yeah. So this is not brand info. Shouldn't be brand info. I'm not sure this is correct or not. So there's a brand info. We have an ID. We have a brand ID and all those things. Wait, I just messed this up. Okay. So this should have, like, this is a single brand info. Should belong to a particular brand. So we'll have to create a brand first. Okay. Brand. I don't know. Brand is equal to await db.insert workflow ID. That's kind of right. Same thing goes over here. If there's something wrong, we'll just say there's something wrong. And I think this should happen as a transactions in Drizzle, which I'm not sure how do you do that. Drizzle transactions. I'm pretty new to Drizzle. Like, I haven't used, all I've used is Prisma a lot. That's how you do it. You do db.transaction. I think we should do all this as a transaction. Yeah, I should do all that as a transaction. Okay. Let's I can call the AI to do this. So do all this in a transaction. So I think this should be able to do it. Yeah. So accept. So yeah, okay. So the transaction is the result. And then what we do is we first insert and create a new workspace. Wait, why do we create a workspace though? That's stupid. We already have a workspace. So that's stupid. We should not create a workspace over here. So we would have a workspace ID over here as a, yeah. So that now we should have a workspace ID, and then we can directly use it. Yeah. And then we need to create a new brand through that workspace ID. The problem is the workspace, I cannot find workspace ID. Why you can't find workspace ID? There should be a workspace ID. What do you mean? Here we should have a workspace ID and brand info. Yeah. So we have the workspace, the brand info. It's not this, it's brand info. And that's kind of fine. So this will create a new brand. And then what we do is we have to create a brand info record. And then we created a brand info record. And wait. So info type metadata. Info type, what info type is there? I'm not sure. Let's see. What is info type? So it could be this. So in this case, this is a social thing. But wait, there could be websites as well, right? So this could be a website as well. So I'll just write this. I'll have to probably migrate, but currently it could be a website as well. So which all social media? Oh, I think I already answered that question. Okay. So what do we need now? This will be so this depends, right? So if there is a brand info dot website, then we'll insert a website. If there is a LinkedIn, then we'll insert a LinkedIn. So wait, the type will not be this. That type will be social, not this. And then similarly, this will be social. Yeah. So all of this will be there, which is pretty cool. We have Instagram, we have LinkedIn, we have website. Do we need anything else though? We are only taking these things, right? We take like in website, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So Instagram we already validated, I guess. Yes, we did. Okay, awesome. So if everything goes well, we'll return the brand, and we should be all good. Yeah, that's. If there's no result, then fail to create the workspace. Otherwise, wait, we didn't create a workspace though. Pretty weird. Oh, we don't. Why would this stupid? Why do we need this? Why do we need this? We have to create. We are creating a workspace. I'm losing my mind, bro. Like sometimes I feel. Um. So let's create a workspace here. Cool. And we'll have to. Yeah, that makes sense. Accept. So workspace access is basically who is having the workspace access, and this is the owner of that workspace. Pretty cool. And we created the workspace, which is pretty cool. Okay, all of this looks fine to me, although I'm not sure this will work or not. So what we'll do is let's quickly integrate this and let's see does this even works or not. Do we have Are we sending a response? Yes, we are. If everything goes well, we are sending a success response. Awesome. So let's go to workspace. I don't know, routes. Do we have workspace thing? Yeah, we have workspace thing. Okay, so workspace router dot post slash onboarding. I don't know, create from onboarding flow, uh, and then verify workspace access. Wait, why would you verify workspace access? Because you haven't even created workspace access. So yeah, that doesn't make sense. So what we'll do is we'll just see what is the name of this. The name of this is create workspace from onboarding flow. So we'll just say uh what yeah, create workspace from. So we'll just say create workspace from onboarding flow. But wait, we'll need one thing which I didn't think of, is we'll need an org id, because every workspace belongs to a particular organization, right? Yep. So we would need an org id for this. um let's take that org id, which is a string in our case, and should exist basically. This is required, so this is, I don't know, why do we need a UID? It should be a string, that's all. So first of all, what we have to do is we have to fetch that organization, and if the organization doesn't exist, then it doesn't make sense. Um, so what is org ID? Org ID is name ID. What do you mean? Okay, so if I go to the schema, what is the org? Do we have even yeah, so we have org access and we have org, and hmm and we have an ID which is default random, so this should be a string, I guess. The only problem is there should be a org ID which should be validated before we do anything from this. So I think that's the issue. It could be null. So this has been validated over here, and we can start doing stuff over here, which is cool. So we can take the org ID from here, and we can say org, and not this one. Yeah, that's kind of like valid. We can limit one. So if there is no org ID, then that's a mistake. And then while creating the workspace, we could have an org ID. I think org ID is a thing in the workspace. Yeah, that's a thing. And that's pretty much fine. Okay, let's see. Are we even able to create some workspaces? So what we'll do is I have this thing called Bruno. Or like API dog is like also something which I write like, but I'm not sure do I have. So let's use Bruno for now. Like I have that and we should be good. I am just thinking we should not have anything sensitive. No, we don't have anything sensitive. Like we have like quick content, safe mode, uh, whatever. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, so the new connection, what we'll do is we'll just add a new request. Right, there's an HTTP request, and don't ask these questions, bro. I just don't like these questions. Request name, I don't know. Create workspace. And then let's hit create. Okay. And what we would do is over here we would add, there's a post request, so this will be a post request, and this will be at http localhost port 8080 slash there's one more thing which I would like to do is I would like to make sure that the user has the access to the organization. So he should not be able to create the workspaces for different, like for someone else organization. So what we'll do is we'll just we have the organization over here, and so the user ID. Um, yeah. Wait, what? What? Where? Why do we have two wheres? Wait. What do you mean by access 0? How do we manage the org access ID? Ah, I closed my ID. No, why did I do that? I closed my IDE though. Why did I close my IDE? Let's go to the schema. Schema.ts. We have org and we have org access. Org access has a user ID, so it has an org ID and a user ID. So we have to find an org access that has user ID. And if there's a mismatch, then wait, what? It could have many orgs, right? We have to find where org ID and user ID matches, and if there is, then there is like where org ID. So, and this should be inside and, so there should be a and. Yeah, that's how it should be. And we need to import and. What do you mean? I don't have and imported. That's kind of weird. CID mind stealer. Hey, hello bro, what's up? How are you? So we need and from here, right? Awesome. So we have and now everything should be fine. So we fetch, wait, where are we? Yeah, here we are. So we have the access, and if the length of the access is 0, like, you know, if there's no access, so we can do this, and we can simply do this. So if this is not there, then of course, you know, you're not authorized to access this, whatever. It's not your organization. Get the hell away from here, right? So we have the APIs over here, and then what? Oh, this is the front end. Oh, sorry. Routes. Are we validating the user? I think we are. No, we are not. So verify workspace access, and I think everyone who has the this access to this particular router has to verify the yeah, it has to verify the token. So we are all safe, guys. We'll check, we'll do more security checks later on, but I think mostly we are safe right now. Now we should be v1 slash API. I don't remember this. It used to go to v1, which is right, and then directly. Okay, so there's no API. Okay, that's something new. And then we have workspaces, right? And then inside the workspaces, we have to go to this route, which is create from workspace flow. Right, so let's go to create from workspace flow. Right, and then we need like a lot of data. So what kind of data we need? We need this kind of data. So let's quickly prepare this kind of data. So we need this in the body. So we'll go to body, and the body type we want is JSON. So let's create a JSON which has this kind of data. So the name of the workflow, will name this, I don't know, first workflow. Right, and then we need a brand info. So let's give a brand info to this, which is basically again an object which should have a name. So I don't know, brand name. I don't know. Let's name this. I don't know. What should my Google is the brand info, and then I have a website, and I can say https://google.com, and then I should have, what should I have? I should have a LinkedIn. So I said LinkedIn, and I should have like, I don't know. I'll just keep this blank, so there shouldn't be a LinkedIn. And same goes with Instagram. There shouldn't be an Instagram. Hi, Mafia of Jungle. Hi, Tricky Brain Lab. What's up? How are you guys doing? How's life? If you guys have any question, feel free to ask. I will answer them. I promise. Let's quickly go and do this. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. No double quotes. Okay, we are good. We have the data now. We need the org ID, right? So we need the org ID because, as you can see, there is an org ID over here. We need to supply that. So let's quickly go there and let's say this should be an org ID. And what should be our org ID in this case? Hey CID, what's up? What are you researching on? So we have hello from Germany, D-Lights. Hey man, what's up? What's up, D-Lights? What's your startup about? So the startup is about, I'll just tell you what my startup is about. Wait, hold on. Where is this? So my startup is basically this, quickcontent.io. And this startup lets you connect your different social media accounts to my platform and then automate content into them. So it will go and study your website, it will go and study your LinkedIn, Instagram, all of your whatever you have existing components. It will go and research everything about that, and then this will help you automatically create content for a particular title for something very specific, or you could completely automate this. This will come up with ideas and you suggest posts. In the future we have an idea to like even go video, so you'll be able to generate videos for your brand, right? So just see your followers growing, man. Like the AI will do most of your work. Yeah, so we have an org ID. What I want to do is I want to see that this is the org ID I think I had, although I'm not very sure. Oh, so we closed our backend. Shoot. Let's go here. Let's try to run this. Bun run dev frontend is what we are run, and I think bun run dev backend is what we want. Okay, so we have all of these things running, and we can just go here, and I think we should be able to see this brand, although I'm not sure of that. So that's the brand ID. Sounds cool, but it will take a lot of info from the IDs. No, it will take only the publicly available information. Like we only need your social media access to post it. You just like, let's say you don't want to post it, you only want like the content of it, you can absolutely you will be able to do that. Okay, so we have this whatever this thing. I would please, like, if you guys want to see me build this, if you want me to build this in public, I'll stream almost every day for this. Just go and subscribe to this waiting list, and I would just mail you whenever if this is done, right? So that you guys could do it. Okay. Quickcontent.io, again, quickcontent.io is where you have to go. Okay, what was I doing? I am completely lost. Okay, so here, so we will supply the org ID, and we should be able to like create a workflow from this. Where are you, by the way? I'm from India, guys. Where are you from, by the way? In India? Yes, I am in India. Let's send this request and let's see how does that go. But I'm also from India, but I live in Germany. Oh man, you're from, how is Germany treating you? Oh, we don't have authentication token. See, we have validated authentication. I've heard that in Germany you have a lot of tax. I don't know. I know in India also we have a lot of tax, but that like but Germany is like on whole another level. I have a friend in Germany, right? So he was telling me like, we have a lot of taxes. Okay, so the key, so we need a key value. Okay, what I would do is I would quickly take the token from my local storage. That's the token I have. I'll just copy this token and I'll try to paste this over here. But headers, I think we have to auth token. Wait, no. How do you? Is it like authorization? I don't know. Authorization. Then we have to say bearer, and then this token. I think that's how you do it. And this should work. Oh, validation failed. Haha, it's true, but it's like slabs, so you don't just have to pay. True. Sir, how did your Chart Mogul interview go? If you're completing, my interview was great. but I wasn't shortlisted because there was a lot of Ruby. So what I'll just tell you like the question they gave me. Right, they gave me a question to build a page nation in Ruby and Rails. I was just giving that interview for fun because I completely didn't know how Ruby and Rails work. But yeah, they said my interview was good, but like the page nation thing which I did was a little bit hacky. Like I was able to implement the page nation, but it was like hacky. Where do you document your design? Uh, oh, you have to pay 42% only if you're earning more than 70,000 euros per month, which is a lot, 70 lakh rupees. I know. Where do you document your design? Abhinav, good question. Where do I document my design? See, I have a hierarchy in my head, right? So currently we are very small, like very small team. So there are like 4 engineers working on this project currently, from 4 different places. So yeah, it's mostly done through AI. So AI creates the UI for us, but we tell it what to create. Are you in college or looks like you are experienced? Yes, man. I am working at a company called Deal. I don't know. Yeah, this one. I work on this company remotely. I also advise this company, but leave it. Yeah, I've been working since like 5-6 years. It's been a while. Okay, let's go continue focus on the work which I was doing. So we have validation failed. That means we missed something. Let's see what did we miss. Bro, can I become your co-founder in the startup? Sure, man. Would love. See, yeah, message me on LinkedIn. We might discuss this. Great to know you, man. Same. Great to know you as well, D-Lights. By the way, if you want to connect with me and if you're thinking like where you could find me, you can find me on LinkedIn. Just search for Jai Prakash Pathak and you'll get my name. I think this one. I'll just tell you. Let's go here. Go on Google and search for Jai Prakash Pathak. That's my name. And I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, this is the LinkedIn. I don't know. Oh, I have all these profiles. I didn't know that. This is my profile though. No. I am so distracted. I was building this stuff. Okay, this is the thing. I'll go to my profile. Man, this is me. Okay. So if you go here, you'll find me. Just follow me, whatever. And if you want to say something, you can message me directly. And we can talk there. Okay. Want to connect on LinkedIn? I have to log off. Oh, it's all right. Please log off. Bro, can I become your co-founder in the startup? Sure, CID. You can. I mean, we can discuss this, of course. Let's create workspace from onboarding. Give me the link to chat or description. Give me a link in the chat or description. Man, I'm not sure how to. So see. Wait, hold on. What I see in my OBS is this. I don't know how much helpful it is. I'll have to go and somehow open this in my browser. This is my ID, bro. I'll just give you my ID. How can I give you this? How can I send you a message? I don't know. It's kind of tough. Let's go. I know. Wait, hold on. I have to open Chrome, and then there I'll give my ID to you. Let's go here. Let's go to studio.youtube.com. Let's switch my channel to my current channel. My subscribers are decreasing, guys. You guys will have to subscribe, man. You know. We'll go to content next. What? This guy doesn't believe I'm the real one. I have to do like a 2-factor authentication now. Okay. Now YouTube trusts me. Awesome. Okay. So we'll go here. We'll go live. We'll go manage. Yeah, there you go. So you have this. Okay. So this is the thing. Now I can share my, I don't know, whatever. I can share my profile now, which is great. So I can go here. And where is my LinkedIn? I can go here. We can go this. Why is this so hard? This is supposed to be easy. I can go and copy this. I can go here. I can go to chat. I can go to paste. And now I've pasted. Yeah. All of you guys who are watching, highly recommend. I would highly say, just go to quickcontent.io and sign up for the waitlist. because when I create this product, I will personally mail you and ask you to like use this and tell me, give me feedback, and we'll be building this in public. So what I'll do is I'll live stream building this product every single day, wherever I can. And you guys could give me suggestions on technology which I'm using. You guys could even learn how to scale and how to build things from scratch, how to use like queues, how to optimize performance out of like a large scale system and all those things. So if you guys are excited for that, do subscribe the channel and please join the waitlisting. Okay, send your request. Thanks, man. I'll just after closing the stream, I'll accept it. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. We still did not manage to get our this working. So I think the validation failed. That means the structure that this is expecting is not the same. So name, brand info is the right thing. Sign up for the beta version, subbed, liked. Bye, man. Thanks for the sign up. Brand info is right. Name, website. Oh wait, what do you mean? Oh, this is optional. Yeah, this is optional, right? Yeah, this is optional. So so this should be an array. I get it. Like this should be an array. Wait. Yeah, this should be an array which is empty. This should be also an array which is empty, and we can pass this as a single thing to the. What's your startup all about? Sure, man. Like my startup, I'll just tell you what my startup is all about. So yeah, okay. Again, what is my startup? So what you would be able to do is you would be able to connect your various social media accounts, and you would be able to give me context about whatever your business is all about, or whatever your personal profile is all about. Like, so you can give me your website, you can give me your social media URLs, blogs, whatever that is. My tool will go and research that, what your business is all about and what kind of posts will be best for you, right? And it can automate that content generation for you. It's not like it it will give you the content and you can schedule it, post it, you can do all of that. So yeah. Bro, my friend Hansraj is here. He's like an engineer at Amazon, and he's recommending me to sleep. Okay. Let's go here. Let's make this empty, and let's say whatever, like, I don't know, http google.com. Let's see, does this work or not? We have internal server error. Something crashed in our backend. Let's go. Let's see what crashed. So it's saying expected an array, received a string. Okay, so it was expecting an array but received a string. Why did that happen? Wait, why did that happen? Brandinfo.website. But wait, this failed due to 500. But what was the error? Why did it fail? Why did it fail? How's it different from making an AI agent? Man, every marketing, like you can create an AI agent, but it will be very, very hard. You can code it up. You can do all of that. It will be very hard. You can definitely do it. Like there's nothing like that. But it's like the ease of doing it will be much, much higher in my case. The quality of the product, the quality of posts that you can generate will be much, much higher in my case, because I literally have I have one of my friend, which is Aniket, who is like expert in like AI integration and LLM integration and all those things. So the kind of like, we have our internal demo of the tool ready. So like the actual tool which generates the cost without the UI thing. So the UI thing is what I'm building. It is able to generate very, very high quality content, which, to be able to generate using your, like, whatever agent you'll build quickly will be very, very hard. If you do research, if you put like 3 months of your time, and then if you come up, definitely you can do it. Did you start with freelancing? I would love to know how you began, how you got your first client, and which programs do you use? Man, I started with freelancing. Yes, I did start with freelancing, but it was like very bad, man. Like when I started with freelancing, I worked with like 3 different companies. One was a Singapore-based food delivery application. Second was for a company called Miscost Securities. I built their real-time CCTV camera processing tool, whatever that thing is. And the third I work for was a company called Skyway Tours and Travels. So I built their website. It was more than 400 pages. It was like really, really, like I was working 5,000 rupees a month for that particular website, which is just peanuts, which is nothing, right? So after that, after building that stuff, which is that website, I got like, I participated in a hackathon, won that hackathon, got my first got my first internship at Coders, and they didn't pay me. So I left the internship, and then after that, I got my first job at a company called Data Neuron, and that's how it began. Like it all started. Let's focus on development, guys. I'm just talking, guys. Come on, let's fix this error, right? What is this error? Why can't I see any logs for this error? Not sure. Will this also create videos? Yes, in version 2 it will. During the launch, it will only be text and image based. By the way, just a proof of concept is also like, the same engine is also generating content for this page. I'll just show you quickly. Where is Helium? Helium is here. Let's go here. For like this page, it's the AI agent is generating, like this one. Come on, I'll give you the payment method. Just shut up. Yeah, okay. So for this page, what do you see over here? This, like, all the content that you see on this page is actually generated through an AI. It is very random at the moment. Like, there's no brand information. There's no, what are you learning? Man, I am not learning anything. It is all what I'm creating. Like, I'm just coding one of my startups. I don't know. Right now, I'm talking more than coding, but yeah, that's the idea, basically. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. So we have a result. We have like a transaction. We have the insert command. We have whatever this is, and where did it fail? Let's see. We don't have, like, we have a 500 request over here, but we don't have any logs, so we'll have to somehow do the logs. How should we debug this? So let's quickly do one thing. Let's quickly start make repo open source. I will do that, sir, after like I'm done with a little bit of like some useful part is ready. Like I'm done with the useful part. I don't know, like once I have an MVP, I'll make the code open source, maybe, if my other team members allows that to happen. I don't know. I'll do that. No worries. I want to build this for like along with everyone, so that will be cool. Okay, let's run this command called bun run db studio. That will help me run the Drizzle studio. I can go here, I can just open this, and I should have all the tables. Let's see, do we actually create brand info, like what was made, what was not. We can debug this then, I guess. Okay, nice. All the best to you and your team. Thank you, XCS Dead. Thank you for that. Again, please subscribe for my waitlisting. If you can, go to quickcontent.io and just subscribe for that waitlisting. That would be amazing. Okay, let's see. We have an admin. We have I don't know. We have user ID, org ID, all these things. And wait, why don't we have any brands? Oh, because I get it. Why this error is because we didn't push the migration, right? So that's the problem. Okay. So I can just run bun run db generate. I think that's the first thing what I have to do. And then I have to do db migrate, which will help me to migrate all this stuff. Awesome. So my things are migrated now, so I should not have that bug again. So I'll just go to the Bruno and I'll just pretty much run this command again. Invalid or expired token. What the hell? Why is this? Why is my token expired? Not sure. Why does my token expire? Let's refresh this once. And I have all the tables which I need now, which is pretty cool. My token expired. So what I'll do is I'll quickly go and I'll just log out and log in. Why did my token expire though? Is it like because that's the wrong format in which it is expecting? Let's go and let's go to the cursor. Let's go to Axios, right? And what we have is we have an authorization token with bearer and the token. So that's the format which it is expecting. So I don't know. Wait, we have headers. We have headers. We have all this, but still it's not working. I'll just log out and like probably copy the token again. So I'll go to Helium again. I'll go here. I'll just log out from this. And I'll try to like create a new account. Like go to sign up. I don't know, some new account. Some new account. Thanks, man. Thanks, Tricky Brain Lab. I don't know. Hey, someone. I don't know. Someone at the late someone.com. Hash at the 123. JY. Hash at 123. Let's enter some password. Again, it's not matching. This is what I hate. Test. Yeah, we are here. We were able to sign up. And yeah, good. So we should have a token which should be valid now. I don't know why the validation of my token expired. that should not have happened, but we'll debug that later on. First, let's fully focus on creating a workspace. Okay, now this should be fine. You are not authorized to create a workspace in this organization. Because yeah, the organization ID was changed. Yeah, it should have created a new organization ID. Yeah. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. We should be able to create a workspace now. I'll just run this over here. I'll just send the request. Wait, did it work? Oh wait, no way. We that worked. So we have a brand ID. So we should have all the information now. So that means our API worked, right? So that's awesome. So just to verify that everything worked as expected, what we'll do is we'll go to the Drizzle Studio. We'll give it a refresh, and then we'll go to what? Brand infos and brands. So we created like one brand, which is Google. That's what we expect. And we'll go to brand info. So we created like, wait, hold on. What the? So if, okay. So Instagram, so there's like 0 Instagram. But why are we doing something like this, which is pretty stupid? That I didn't like this JSON structure. What should be there is in the metadata, like for this is what I actually expect is, if there's a website, there should be a website URL. If there's Instagram, it is social, then the social ID should be there, and there should be a type, right? And that would help me. So let's do that. Let's improve this. So what we'll do, we'll go to cursor and we'll improve our workspace controller. So we'll see what we're doing wrong over here. So that works. So we are able to like we are able to do brand info.insert and then LinkedIn and then Instagram and all those kind of stuff. But here this is an array. But wait, this is actually an array. That should be fine. Oh, what are we building? Game Master. We are building a website that will help us to automate content and would help us to like create connect different social media, and then we'll be able to automate content. Yeah, this works. I think this is right. Like this the structure is fine. I think I was just self-doubting, but the structure is fine because you could have multiple Instagram accounts by the social in the same brand info, right? So yeah, that's pretty much all right. Like let's move forward and let's quickly integrate this in the front end. So we have the workspace. No, not this one. Yeah, create workspace. That's what we want. So we can do like we can have like this should be. I just don't like this. Export const create workspace from workflow. Right, that's a long function name, and then we'll have a so this will have an org ID, so we would need an org ID over here as well. And then what we can do is we can have like a payload, and then we would like to do all these things, of course, and we would like to like return the response. But like this is not good way. Like this is not a good way to do this. What we should do is we should have a hook for this. So probably we should have like a use create workspace from workflow. And then what we can do is I don't know, that's not like what I should do. I'll just say use SWR for this, and this will probably like change this to SWR, right? What are we building? Custom automation workflow or fixed workflow that users can deploy in one click. So yeah, not a workflow. Like what I want to create is like, again, I think I explained it just a little bit before, but what I want to create is like a platform where you can go like connect your social media accounts, LinkedIn, Instagram, your Twitter account. Then you can give all your brand information. For example, like your website, your blogs, your Instagram, your all of these things. My research engine will go study all your all your company's information, and will give you like awesome content recommendation first, and then second is it can even post it. So you will be able to schedule your entire month for like entire month's content directly from the from this like the platform that I'm building. Again, and even like, for example, let's say you have like a company event, right? You can say like, I had this event, please create a post for this, and give it like the image of that event. It will be able to even do that, and like create a highly personalized content. So it will always look, sound, and like it will always be like what you have already created like in your LinkedIn, but way more SEO optimized and way more all of that good thing. Great. So we have this crazy, man. I want to be the beta tester. Man, please go to the content. I mean, quickcontent.io. Just go to the site and just waitlist for the for the wait list, like join the waiting list, and I'll just send you the URL, right? Let me know. I'm the dev as well. If you want to contribute to this, if you really want to contribute to this, you can connect me on LinkedIn and we can probably have a talk around, like, if you want to contribute. By the way, I think I have already sent my LinkedIn before on the message. I'll just pin this. Hold on. I'll just pin my. Oh, this stupid. This is not working. Where's Chrome? Yeah, if you scroll up on the chat, you'll find my LinkedIn, so you can connect with me over there. Okay. Let's continue. We build one API. Now we have to integrate this. So now what we have to do is we should be able to, like, do what? I'll just say, if you go over create workflow and we run through this, so we give our workspace ID, we click next, we give all of these information, like for example, just brand name and create workspace. We should be able to create the workspace, right? That's the goal. That's what we want to do. Okay. Let's do it. We have all this information over here. Let's quickly try to integrate this. Dude, add such stuff to your bio, buddy. Yeah, man, I'll do that. I just want to build this stuff, get something like some MVP version there. And then I want to hype it up because, I don't want to be like all hype, no show. So people should have something in their hand. Like, they should be able to use something. What is the tech stack? I'm using Bun Workspace as a workspace. So I have a mono repo with all these different repositories. So I have this, what do you call it? So all these different, like backend API, content generator, database, launch website, whatever, like main application, persona builder, persona demo, like I have all of these things. And then they have like their individual stack, mostly in not MERN, bro. We are not using MongoDB over here. It's all SQLite, React. I'm using BullMQ for queuing. I'm using Express in the backend. I'm using I'm using Next.js in some sections. It's a very diverse. I am using Python for applied AI. I'm using, it's a lot of stuff, man. Like, I don't know, a lot of stuff. Yeah. So we could have all this. We could like say, I don't know, success. No, loading. Wait, I asked you to use SWR, man. What do you mean? Oh, that's stupid. So I'll just do like, no, not like that. Not like that. You're doing it wrong. I want to do this and then say use SWR and then I think I can just pass a name to this. So yeah, that works. And then what do I need to do? So there's workspaces and this, and then I need to call the backend API. So I can say backend API dot post, and then slash, yeah, whatever, all that, and the payload, of course. I need to run this like a small Zord validation. So I don't know that. I think AI got what I want to do. Like I just can like say complete this and fix issues. Mantiv, what's up, bro? What is SWR? SWR is a tool. Have you used React Query? Okay, I'll just explain what SWR is. SWR is a tool which is built by Vercel, and this helps you to cache API requests. So let's say you are doing the same API request again, it will cache it. And unless you've invalidated, it will not refetch. That's one. Second thing is this helps, this also gives you all the additional benefit, like the loading state, the error state. You'll see how do I use, like you'll see what I'm using and how this is really good, right? Just by the usage over here, you'll understand how this is used. So I'll quickly just ask like the AI thing to do this pretty quickly. Complete this function, right? This is how I use AI. I hate using AI to complete the entire application. It will always it mostly gets it wrong. So what I do is I just complete the smaller sections with AI. So I'll just accept this. Let's see what this build. So that's the, yeah, I'll just say, please. Why I'm saying please to an AI? I don't know. Add Zord validation as well. Can you not do Redis and only DB change fetching? No, I'm not doing Redis, man. It is all DB change fetching. Wait, why do I have URL, man? I can do directly the URL, right? So I can do like, I don't know. I can do like this, right? Yeah, I can do this. Similarly, I can do the same over here. That should be fine. I don't know why is this angry at me. Uh, fix the error, bro. Man, stop. Sometimes these, auto completion, like, this frustrates me. Yeah, except, okay, so this fixed, and I have this kind of, yeah, all of that learn. So, yeah. Wait, is this? I don't like this. Hold on. So I have this, and then use SWR mutation. That's what I want to do probably. Yeah. What is your opinion on AI writing database schemas? It makes the most stupid schemas, I feel. Man, doing something as important as your schema using AI is pretty stupid, right? Of course, you can let it write schemas, but just tell it what to write. Like, don't let it decide what it should do with a schema, right? Don't let it decide the relations between your schemas, right? That's stupid. AI will always mess that shit up, right? It has messed that shit up for me as well. So don't do that. That's stupid. Man, let's see. The AI is like literally ruining my code right now, so I'll write it from scratch. Like, that feels stupid. So I don't know. This should be use. I'll just. This is so frustrating. I'll just get this. Whatever. Look, fuck it. Let's go create workflow, and then we have this over here. This should be here. So I should have a mutation over here. So I'll have call something use mutation. I don't know what. How do you SWR mutations? Let's see the documentation. Guts. What we are building. We are building in a platform where you can where you can connect your social medias. Like, that's the startup that I have, and you could automate your content on your social media. That's the thing. So you have use SWR config. Okay, that's interesting. And then okay. Oh, it's there is something called mutate. Okay. Wait, but how will it know that it has to run this? Pretty weird. What kind of automation? So again, go to quickcontent.io. This is the stuff which I'm building. Join the waitlisting. And what I want to do is, you should have a website where you should be able to connect your social media. Then you should be able to give all your like website URL, your social like media accounts for all your products, brands, and whatever you have existing. It will go study all your brand information and would recommend you very relevant posts for your brand. Like, that's what it will be able to do. Yeah, that's the idea. Basically, that's the core idea. How do you create mutations in SWR, guys? Let's first of all go to google.com. No DuckDuckGo. Let's go Google. Oh, I cannot spell Google, man. Google.com. SWR mutations. Mutations and revalidation. That's what we want. The recommended way to get a global mutator. Okay, so you can use something like this. No. So you can say simply use SWR and you should be able to do this. Okay, if that is how you do it, that's how you do it. Use SWR, and then what you can do is you can probably say, is this code live or recorded? Is this live? This is a live, man. This is a live. I can hear you. Use TanStack query like a normal person, bro. Because TanStack query, I think TanStack query does not work very well with my use case. Like, I just want to use SWR, but it works seamless with Next.js because Next.js is from Vercel and SWR is also from Vercel. So it works very, very seamless. Hey, I have sent you my connection request and already let you know that I want to be a beta tester, as might be easiest way to recognize me. Awesome, man. That's really great of you. I will I will surely, like, as soon as I close my stream, I'll go and reply, or like I'll see whatever, like, the request which you have made. Okay, let's do this. Let's use this. We have this. This is not the path I have. Let's go to Bruno. Let's copy paste this. Whatever, like, workspace that I have, their name. What, man? Theme name? What theme? Which theme? Like my cursor theme name? I don't remember what is the theme that I'm using. It's called Tokyo Night, and then I have a fetcher which should be backend API dot post, and it should be that, and it should not be the form data. Wait, how would that work? Okay, so I think if this is a function, then I should be able to have a function with some requirements, like with some workspace info that I will create. Hold on. And then I can do that. That's pretty awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you think Cursor is worth paying for? 100%, man. I think Cursor is worth paying for. It's a really amazing tool. Are you building a social media platform? No, I'm not building a social media platform. I'm building a social media automation platform. Okay, we have an SWR, we have a mutate, and we should be able to call mutate. So we have an is loading thing, which is pretty cool. So is loading. We already have an is loading. That's conflicting with that. So what I'll do is I'll rename this to is creating workspace. That's a better name. And now what I can do is I can just like give a loading state to my create, whatever, like create workspace, something like that button. Add website, and then at the end I should have that button, whatever that was. Yes, Cursor is what? It's free for students. Yeah, it's free for the students. So yeah, that's completely worth it. Okay, so here we have. So we should have like a loading state. I don't know. Do we have a loading state? No. So we should have a disable state, of course. So disable. Wait, no. Like yeah, and then yeah, or it's creating the workflows. Let's just disable it, and then you should have a loader. That completely makes sense. Okay, that's how it should be. Even students in India, I haven't checked out the student plan, but I think someone was saying that it's free for students. I don't remember the name. Yeah, I think, yeah. Where are you from? I am from India, guys. I am from India. Where are you? What are you trying to build? Hey man, I'm trying to build a social media automation platform where you will connect your social media and give your brand information. It should be able to generate awesome content for your brand. Like that's the idea. Okay, I'm losing the context, guys. I'm losing what I was doing. Okay, let's finish the create workflow part. So just to give you an information on how this will work, I'll just go Excalibur. How this works, I don't know how can I pronounce this. I'll tell you how this works. Okay, so what happens is it is very much like Mercel. First let's switch to white mode, and I'm very sorry for burning all of your eyes because it suddenly blasted white light on my face, but whatever. This is what I want to do. So there will be a user, right? So let's say you will be the user. Forgive me for my handwriting, it's really bad, I know. Hey, I'm Uday, I'm new here. Hey Uday, what's up? How are you? Welcome to our channel. That's what we do. We build stuff. By the way, I'm explaining a lot in the first stream because that's what I'm going to do for the next 2 or 3 weeks. You'll have a stream every day or every 2 days or something like that, and we'll build this. Did you done any startup before this? Yes, man. This is my 5,000th startup. I've written a lot of startup, man. A lot of failed startup, but this one, I feel this is gonna work. Okay, so yeah, this is the user, right? The user will be able to create something called an organization, and there will be a default organization. So for example, in this case, what you can see is this user has a default organization. Like, his name was Hey. I don't know why I named that, but there's a default organization. So when you sign up, there will be a default organization created for that user. What are you doing? I'm coding my startup, man. Ansh, I am coding my social media automation startup that I have. I'm trying to join every day. What do you mean? Trying to join? Building NASA. The goal is same. I'm also working on my own startup. That's awesome. That's really great. Trying something of your own. Okay. So you have a user will be able to create a organization, and organization will have different workspaces, right? So workspace 1, whatever, like workspace 2, right? And then inside these workspaces, you'll be able to create a brands, and you'll be able to attach brand information to the workspaces. So you'll have like you'll be able to, you'll be able to give your website, like LinkedIn URL, website, all those things, and you'll be able to attach this workflow to this, and then this will be responsible for generating all the content. By the way, how does that thing looks like? So this is like yeah, this is very primitive. I'm working on the backend right now. Is there any way we can connect? If you want to connect, I think LinkedIn will be the best place. And I have my LinkedIn profile somewhere. Wait, I'll just pin that thing. I think a lot of you are asking for my LinkedIn. I'll quickly pin it. Hold on. I will go to what will I go to? I'll go here, and I'll just try to open my YouTube over here. I will go create. I'll go to live. Let's go here. I'll go to manage. I'll go there, and there you go. So yeah, I'll just quickly try to pin my LinkedIn because a lot of you are asking for that. I'll go here, go to pin message, and I think, yeah, so my pinned message should be my LinkedIn. And again, I would highly recommend go to quickcontent.io and just sign up for the waitlisting if you can. Okay. Let's go and quickly like integrate this create workflow, whatever this is, and we have this loading. And then whenever you click, you do go over here, and then over here I think you should be able to do that. So we'll go to mutate. Rather than mutate, I think mutate is a very stupid name. We should name this something else. So we'll say mutate workspace is like a good name, and that's the data that returns. I don't think so we need the data that it returns, or we need the data that it returns, but like let's try to do this. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Mutate workspace, like I don't know, this should be create workspace. That's a better name. Now we should be able to go here. Yeah, basically you're creating a web page for social media automation. Yes, you can say that, but in like a very smart way. So form data, creating workspace, OMG, Anj. Wait. So we have the form data. So it needs like a few information. It needs the data. I'm not sure. What the hell? What am I trying to do? Okay. Let's go to the create workspace. We are returning this. SW, I think, there's nothing called SWR mutation. Man, React query is so simple. Why is SWR so fucking weird? I don't know. Let's do it simple way. Like, let's forget this. Like, let's go and build this very simple. So what we can do is we can just say response, and then we can say await, and then backend API dot post. I can go to this, and then I can post that, and let's see what we get response. So if we get a response dot status 200, that means everything was great, and we can probably import this. Yeah, great. Maybe import types. Bro looks chill and subscribed. Thanks, man. Thanks for the subscription. Import types. We will fix the import type. Don't worry, guys. Okay. So first of all, we have to make this function async. Like, let's make this work, and then we'll try to make this better. Yeah, making this work is the first goal. Okay. So if response, I don't know. That's pretty much all right. So if response dot data question mark dot, what was the response we got on the Bruno? On the Bruno, we had success. So we should have success true. And if we would have success true, we would have a brand ID, right? I don't know. Yeah, if that means it was created successfully. So for now, let's go to the cursor. And for now, like, let's say, yeah, it's success. Let's see, are we able to create this out successfully or not? Otherwise, we can just say error and we'll log there. Is this the URL we were trying to reach? I am not very sure. Let's try to replace this. Mac looks clean, man. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks a lot. My Mac looks clean. Okay. Okay. This should work now. Let's go and let's try to run this. I'm gonna download Mac OS on my PC. That's an interesting goal. I don't know how will you do that. You have to go something like Hackintosh or something like that. You can't download Mac OS on your PC. That's not practical, man. Okay. Where is that button? That button's over here. So we are fine with this. And yeah, we can just get rid of this. We'll have the loading state and everything. Don't worry, guys. We just want to get this working, and then we can just download VS Code, dude. Best option. That's great stuff. Okay, so let's go and test this stuff. Does this work? Does this not? I don't know. Let's go and create workspace. We'll just call it, like, I don't know, Facebook. This time create like a workspace for Facebook, let's say. And I'll just say Facebook. And as a website, I'll get https://facebook.com. And if I create, I should have a toast by the name that I was able to create it. Failed to create workspace. Why did you fail to create the workspace, man? What's wrong with you? It's saying the status code was 500. Okay, why was it 500? So what does quick content do? I use Vim, by the way. I also use Vim, by the way. Do you see this? I use Vim binding. I don't directly use Vim. I love Vim. If you are sure, recommend to download from official. Okay, what? Someone asked some question. What does quick content do? Man, it helps you to automate your social media accounts using AI. That's what I'm doing. Everything is AI now. Okay, so we have some bug. We have to fix this bug. Do we have any console log? It says Axios error, bad request, bad response. Wait, what? V1. Wait, why is this? Wait, network call. Let's try to do this again. Facebook. Do we have any logs in the backend? I am not sure. Okay, we have a validation error. The problem is LinkedIn at 0. So it's saying invalid LinkedIn URL. Oh, the LinkedIn URL was invalid. Okay. Wait, but okay, now I'm getting it why this error has came. Expected string, what was that? Expected string received undefined. Okay. Okay, so the problem is, I think I got the problem. The problem is, where is that? Man, I just keep forgetting where's my button. Where is that next thing? Where's the create workspace? We can officially download it, dude. I'm fine with Debian. Oh, Debian is cool. I just lost my function, guys. I just lost my function. Where is the next? Oh, there you go. The problem is this is undefined in case like I don't add anything. So in that case, what I'll do is if this is defined, then great. Then form data dot website web. How does it store this? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, so why is it empty though? Before like doing any of this thing, let's try to like log the data that we have. Log, I don't know, form data. Let's see what we get. Yeah, let's try to go back, give Facebook as a one of the things. I don't know, Facebook. And if I just say create content, of course this will fail, but let's see what we log. We log this, and then in the LinkedIn website, oh, we should be able to trim this. Yeah, that's right. So we'll just say question mark this dot, no, not that. I mean like this question mark this. Yeah, that's pretty much what we want. That's how it should be. Yeah, that's right. Next thing, what do we want? Like, let's refresh this. Like that should fix my issue probably. Let's create Facebook. Let's go next. Let's say Facebook, and I should be able to create this. This again gave me 500, which is pretty weird. So it's saying this is not a valid. Oh wait, this is not a valid response. Of course, what am I doing? Wait, that's looks fine. Did I missed something? Let's try to create a new workspace using this ape. Do you have X? Are you asking me, guys? Do I have X? Yes, I do have X. You. Yeah, I do. Specify you exactly. Like, are you asking to me or someone in the chat? Okay. Let me think. Hold on, guys. So this structure that we are passing the data to the backend is actually wrong. Over here, it's like what one of the things that I assume. But what I'll do is I'll quickly copy this. I'll just paste this over here, and what I'll do is I'll try to just hit a return from here. I don't know. Will this work? Maybe this will work. Yeah, so that we don't execute any of the other things. Let's see what data discrepancy we are getting. I don't know. Where's Helium? It's here. Again, one more time. Facebook. Right, next. We'll just say Facebook. Okay. And um so we have a website URL, and we have a LinkedIn or whatever, like create workspace. Okay, that's good. um so this is the data. So brand information, we have Instagram, which is an empty array. Wait, what? I think it's the backend. No, that's an empty array. That's fine. If we give an empty array, like let's say, right, and if we like just say this is a second workflow we create, that should be pretty much fine, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Like, see, we are able to. Damn, I feel good seeing someone manually code. My firm peeps just co-pilot that shit out of everything, and I don't understand the code itself. Man, that's pretty weird. I think you should only generate the AI code that you understand. Like, if you don't understand your AI code, 10 days down the line, you'll regret using AI. Pretty simple, right? So that looks fine. I'm not sure why is the backend call failing for me. Let's go and analyze the network tab. I think we'll get some idea, but I think the structure and all looks good to me. I might be missing something, but that looks good to me. I'll go here. I'll just say Facebook. I'll go next. I will go, I don't know, Facebook again as a brand name, and I'll just create workspace. Oh, that failed. Let's see what data do we passed. It's saying, oh, it's the validation failed, but what was the payload? Why did the validation fail? So we had the name. That's good. And then we have a brand name. So we have a name and then a brand name. Oh, we didn't pass the org ID. That's stupid. We should have an org ID, right? Wait, what was the, let's go to Bruno. It's called org ID. Yeah, that's right. So let's go here. Let's park an org ID. And what should be the org ID? It should be just the org ID. You're thinking, where will this org ID come from? This will come from the params. Can you show us the output? Sure, man. I'll just show you the output. It's almost ready. So use params, and then I can do the org ID. I don't know. Was it org ID, something like that? Yeah, I think that was org ID. And then what I can do is I can just go here and I can pass this org ID. No, not like that, but it should be org ID. And yeah. Okay. So just refresh this. Pretty cool. And then yeah, let's keep the network tab open so that we can see what's going on. We'll just say Facebook. Next, Facebook again. How old are you? If you're asking me, I am almost 24. I will be 24 soon. Create. Hey man, we created our workspace, guys. We created it. See, we created our workspace. Yes. Now what we need to do? We need to fetch our workspace. And I think I already have I think I already have the API to fetch all the workspaces. So let's see, can we do that or not? So let's go to the routes. Let's go to the workspaces, and let's see we get. So we have the individual workspace, create workspace, workspace ID. Nah, we don't have, sadly. So we need a workspace for a particular user, for a particular org ID, right? So we'll say get workspace for org ID, and that's what we need. And in the params, we should have a work ID. In the params, should we have a work ID? No, in the body, we should have a work ID. So I don't know. Let's create an interface. And let's call it, I don't know, get workspace by params. And it should not be params. It should be, I don't know, payload, something like that. Payload. Payload, right? And payload will be not all these things. So it will be just org ID, right? Which will be a string. And let's quickly ask it to do a Zord validation for this. Do a Zord validation. What ID are you using? I'm using cursor, guys. Do Zord validation. OMG, I thought you were 18, 19 or something like that. I'm not 18, 19, man. I am old. I'm old. Yeah, don't do this. I already have Zord. So that's good. And then we have the validated data, and there's an error. We do that, and we have an org ID. So great. So now we should have all the workspaces. So workspaces for that. So we'll say await db dot I'm 2025 mechanical engineer graduate transitioning into tech. Any tips on learning how to from documentation instead of videos? Yeah, man, just go. I don't know. I'll give you an idea. Let's write the select query, and then I'll give you the like how I do it. I don't know. will this work out for you as well or not, but I'll just tell you how I do it. Where yeah, that works for me. So you know, in the workspaces where the org ID is this to the org ID, then we should be able to, we should be good then in this case. So we'll just say this. There's just one thing which we have to take care of, which is the org ID that the user has given should, like, the user should have the access to that org ID. So I don't know, we should create some, I don't know, some authentication related stuff. What is the size of SKY rim? What is this? I don't know. Oh wait. Oh, I think Ansh is answering your question, so that's good. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to make sure let's create an auth thing that kind of like validates that a particular work or like org ID belongs to that user or not. So so this is utils, and then where should we place this though? We have a middleware, and yeah, so we can place this over here. Let's say auth.ts, and just say, does user belong to org, right? So we can say async and then user ID string org ID. Yeah, so now we should be able to like import stuff from the database. So we'll just do, I don't know, database from database, and then we should be able to restructure this, and that's kind of good. We'll just say this, and then wait, yeah, no, all of this is not required. So we'll just say we'll just fetch the organization. So we'll say access. Yeah, that's what more of what we want. So if access is there, then that's good. Okay, we are good. So does the user belong to the org? If yes, then this is yes, otherwise no. So we'll go over here and we'll just say does belongs to org. Wait, is there any question for me? No, I think you guys are talking among yourselves. That's pretty good. I don't have any friend to play with. Okay. Await does user belong to the org, and then what I can do is I can just import that, and then I can just say that. So that should be should be pretty fine. So the request, wait, why do I have that? Oh, so it needs a user ID. That kind of makes sense. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. If there's no user, then there's no user ID in the request. I should be even like, I should be able to like get rid of this, and that should be fine. Yeah, if it doesn't belong to that, it will simply say get lost. Should we I don't know, should we even like give this logic inside the does user belong to org? I think so. We could have like the response over here. Maybe we could have like a response, and then yeah, and then we'll just say if not access, response, error response, you're not authorized, and just do this and just return that. And then wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? No. I have to import this. Where I can import this stuff from? Import response from Express is what I want. Yes. That's a pretty good advice by Ansh. The only way to get good at programming is to program. Like just code, right? Practice. Yeah, I think I should like name this a type over here, and this will resolve my issue. Yeah, great. So I think this is a better approach because I don't need to write that error handling stuff over there. And this should be pretty fine. So yeah, then I don't need this, whatever. What happened, man? Oh, let's need three, and then I don't need any of this stuff. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that, and I can just, yeah, I can just do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Then what I have to do is I have to fetch the organization. Wait, do I have to fetch the organization? No, I don't need to fetch the organization. That's pretty much it. And this should be able to give me the what happened? Wait, this is not needed. So you have user ID, you have validated. Where's this? That's there. Yeah, that's fine. So now we can use this in the routes. We are routes. We can go to workspaces. We can go here, and then we should be able to have workspace router dot not get. Yeah, get is right. Wait, this is like a better approach, like org id. No, that's stupid. It's all the I don't know, org workspaces, and then I don't need that. Verify workspace access. Yep, that's fine. No, not that. I did a mistake. So get workspace, get user workspace. No, get workspace of an org. What was the function that we just wrote? Bro is boring, like we will play for like 3 days and just forget about it. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what you guys talking about, but just keep talking. No worries. I'll not disturb you guys. Like I'll keep building. No worries. Right. Okay, so we can go here and we can say get works. So we'll have to export this now. So we'll export this, and then what we can say is get workspace by org id. We can copy this. We can go here, and then I don't know where's that stuff. Yeah. So we can just paste this over here, and then yeah, I'll just show you how do I use AI. Give a better, I don't know, route name. Org workspaces, like I don't know, by org id and then org id. This is workspaces by org id, and then you can give org id. I don't like this dash. Yeah. Okay, so we have this, and I don't know how many of you are actually watching right now. I just want to like know how many of you are watching right now. Just I'm curious right now. So go live, manage. Let's see. How many of you are watching? The 24 of you. You know, we have 24 people and only 17 likes. So if you're watching, like the stream, guys. You know, that will be amazing. We'll have more people then. You know, the YouTube thing will go and recommend it to every other people. Yeah. Okay, so we have the workspace by org id, and then we have this function which kind of like gives us the workspaces, which is pretty cool. And what yeah, this let's test this. Yeah, let's test this. So let's go to Bruno. I think it's called workspaces, and then after that it's called by org id, by org, and then whatever org id you have. So the org id which we have is this. We'll just quickly copy this and paste this, and then this should be a get request, and we should be able to send it. Oh man, see, this works. We have like 3 workspaces in this org, and I have shared with 10 friends. Thanks, bench coder. Seems graphics sucks. I don't know what you guys are talking about, man. I need context now. I'm just getting more and more curious. I have to read it from the starting. I don't know. I don't have context. Okay, whatever. We have all our workspaces, which is pretty cool. So now what we'll do is we'll use this API in order to get all our workspaces, and we'll try to integrate this. So what I'll do is I'll go quickly to create workspace modal. I don't know. It's modal or modal? How do you pronounce it? I don't know. Not sure. So I think you have some initial data. We had some initial data over here. Where is the, oh, it was not this. It was page in the workspaces in the org id. Yeah, this one. So we had all of this, which shouldn't be there. So now what we'll have is we'll have, I don't know, data use swr, and then it will be, I don't know, this, which is, I don't know, some org id. Yeah, we can do that. That will be unique. So we need the org id, which will be this. So that should be fine, and we'll import this. And then what we'll do is we'll just yeah, we'll do that and that. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that looks super good. Like that's how it should be. But wait, we don't have the response structure. So I'll just quickly say interface workspace response is what we need. So it basically has workspaces and success. So I'll just have a workspace. I mean, that's pretty, yeah, interface, workspace. And what do we have? We have an ID. I think we should not return onboarding metadata. So we should only return, like, this is a good habit. So you should only return the information that the user needs. So what I'll do is I'll just do this, and I'll do I don't know, select not all, but we need like, we need the name. Of course, we'll need the name. What am I doing? I don't know. Name. So we have the first workflow. So we'll need the name, which is schema.workflow, the name. We'll need an ID. We don't need a created at, updated at. And we need the log ID. We don't need. So that's pretty much it. That's all the information that we need. Let's send the request, and yeah, we have that updated. Awesome. So this will be just ID, which will be a string, of course. And this will be a name, which will be a string, of course, again. And yeah. And then what we can do is we can go over here and we can say this is not this. So we can say then we get a response, and then we can return rest.workspaces.map. I don't know. We need like all of that. We don't need all of that. That's pretty much fine. So we have a data now, which is pretty good. And we should have we should be having a loading and all those things. But for now, created at. Do we need created at? Wait, yeah, maybe created at is something which we might need. So we'll just say created at, and we need that. Pretty cool. So we'll have created at, which is going to be a date. So quickly we'll add to the type. Created at, and that should be a string. Will that be a string? I'm not sure. So if I just send the request, it will be that be a date, something like that. Yeah, it's a string, right? Okay, that's cool. Okay, so we have created at whatever this is. Workspaces. Okay, and that's map, and then why do we need this? Just do this. That's kind of fine for me. I'll just say as, yeah, I'll just give the type over here. That's workspace array. So we have the data, and we have is loading and all those things, which we will show, but not right now. So I'll just quickly have name, created at, status. We don't have status. We don't have status. Like, that's kind of bullshit. Okay, so we'll have a lot of these errors. First of all, workspace.length. So we'll just say data.length if the data exists, of course. And same goes over here. And then we have this. So we'll just say this. And okay, that's kind of an issue. So what we have to do is we have to go to workspace card, and we'll have to do some modifications. So for example, we haven't status. We can give a default status right now. So yeah, maybe do a created at, which is workspace.created at, updated at, and maybe do ID. That's pretty cool. Okay. So if I save this, and if I go and refresh our page in the Helium, we should be able to see all the workspaces that we have created. Awesome, guys. See, these are all the workspaces that we have created, and this is pretty cool. So now what we have to do is whenever we create a workspace, we'll have to invalidate the cache that we have over here so that we are able to see the new workspaces that we create eventually, right? So we'll just say create workspace. We'll just say, I don't know, meta, right? So we'll just hit next. We'll say meta again, and just ignore this stuff. And then we have done all that, and it has created the workspace, right? So I'll just quickly refresh this, and you see the meta is there, but we had to refresh that. That is something which we don't want. So what we want is we want to invalidate the cache that we had in the page. That we can do, but I don't know how. So this is the ID that we had. So we need the same ID. Let's see, how do we invalidate the cache? Invalidate the cache and refetch in SWR. We should be able to do this somehow. Mutation and revalidation, that's what we need. Where's revalidation? So you have this mutate. How do you revalidate? That's kind of stupid. Let's go to google.com. Can we use Gemini without AI mode? Like that's what we want. How to invalidate a cache, invalidate some fetch and refetch in SWR. Let's see how do you do that. I'm not sure how do you do that. So it's saying like you had some user output show crow, bro. What output show crow? What do you mean? What do you mean output show crow? Where do you see crow? Where do you see crow, man? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, output show. Oh, you want to see the output? Like this is the output, man. Like this is like these are all the new workspaces that I've created. Like the first workspace, second meta, and all those things. So we are successfully able to create workspaces now, which is pretty cool. Now what we want to do is we want to invalidate this cache, right? So where is this? Okay, so we do this, and then you mutate, and you say swr config, and what do you do? So you say, oh no, mutate this. So you have this swr config where you just pass this. Okay, that's interesting. We can go to create workspace modal, and we can just create this somehow over here. We can say something like this, and then you can say au swr config, and then we can say mutate, and then after this, after we are done with creation of this, what we can do is we can, if the state is 200, we can say mutate this. Yep. Okay. And we have this timeout and all these things, so it does all of this after this long. So we can do this after it does some timeout shit. Wait, we don't want. We can go here. Whatever this is, we can do this over here. Do we need anything else? Is fading out. We can do this, and then is open false, and this, I don't know, all these BS. We can just place it over here. We can get rid of all that, and we should be fine. Okay, we're fine. Bro, you're Indian, right? Yes, I am Indian, man. I am an Indian. Okay, so bro, do you know game development? Do I know game development? Yes, I know game development, but like a very basic game development in JavaScript, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or like normal Java or JavaFX. I know game development in all those technologies, not Unity game development or anything like that. I know. I love Go dot. Okay, awesome. Go dot. Wait, hold on. Is this working? Let's quickly test that. You know, is this something that worked? So now what I'll do is I'll quickly like place something random. I don't know, something random. I'm not sure how long it takes. Could you please explain how to read documentation directly? Oh, sorry, man. I forget you asked us. So, you know, if you're creating anything, right? So first of all, use right, like, you know, you can go and search for like, what is the right tool for using for that particular purpose. Once you have the like right idea, like this is the tool that I have to use, go and read the documentation from this, from at least the basic section. Read that basic section, like very likely, like no, don't go in a very depth. You'll have like at least a basic sense of what does the tool do, and you know how to do some of the basic things. And then I would say, like, if it's a very big tool, for example, you want to use React, or it's like a very big framework, the best way is to go and build something very simple out of that. Build very simple and go through documentation, try every feature one by one. So for example, in React case, you can start with like, how do you use state? How do you use effect? How do you create a counter? How do you create a calculator? And you'll have a very good idea. So build something very simple and then scale it up and use the documentation. Simply read. There's like, you know, in a very well formatted way, you know, documentation has a get started section. Most of them have like a getting started section. Just follow that and you'll understand how to do stuff. And then we have a brand name. So I don't know, like let's put something random, right? I'll just do that, and I'll just say create workspace, and it should be, yeah, that created a workspace. And wait, yeah, see, it refetched it. Man, that worked. I can't believe that's super cool. Like, let's try to do that again once more. Wait, there's an issue. What? Why? It says primitive data. Oh, that's an issue. Whatever. Let's where do you live, man? I live in India, man. I currently live in India. Yeah. Again, not sure how many. Man, we have 20 likes. See, 20 of you are watching and there are 20 likes. So if you're not in the 20 people who have liked, like it then. That's all what I want to see. That I want to say. Yeah. So we have successfully integrated the workspace. So level 1 is done today. And yeah. And yeah, this was the first day. So I mostly spent time in explaining you what I'm trying to build. This is the first part. But we'll have we'll have a lot of different, we'll have a lot of continuous streams every day almost. I'll try my best to do it every day. All of building the startup from scratch. So I hope so you guys have a context of what I'm trying to build and where we are, and from the perspective like we are creating the workspace and then we'll create the individual workspace features. So yeah, I hope so you loved it. I don't know you loved it or not. I just hope. So bro did all of did all of this in one day? No, it's 2 or 3 days again. I did a lot of JS dev in my college days, but got campus placed as an automation engineer in Python. Can you tell me how to switch? Man, just build some awesome projects, right? And advertise yourself on LinkedIn. What do I mean by advertise? Whatever you build, share it thoroughly. I build this, I build that, and all those things. Place all your awesome projects in your resume. So mention all the technology that you use and apply like crazy, man. Go and apply to all the companies that are hiring in that tech. You might get an interview and you might be selected. Like that's the way I did it. Matt Mister. I think that's how many of you are there? 20 of you are there, man. Hello, hi, first of all. Yeah. Any other questions, or we'll go and okay, let's test this. I think I didn't see this working. So remember this, the last is something random, so we should have one more. So one more that we have to test, right? That's the big one. I'll just go there and I'll say brand name, some brand name, and whenever I say this it should fetch. Yeah, see, one more that we have to test is fetched, which is pretty good. And that's why we use SWR. Like if you guys were thinking why am I using SWR, this kind of feature is, you have to maintain a state, refetch a global state, all those kind of complexity. You don't have to do that using SWR. What are you building, sir? Hey Nishant, I'm actually building a platform called quickcontent.io, where you will be able to connect your social media and automate it using your company's data. So for example, you can bring your website, you can bring your social media channels and all those things. You can connect it to my platform, and then you should have an automated content generation thing. It will generate content for you. That's what I'm building. These are like different workflows which you can create, and that's what I built. The next thing what we have to build is I watched complete JavaScript tutorial earlier, but I didn't understand much now. Should I start real world? Man, just start building stuff, man. Don't try to learn everything about one thing. It's just not possible. I think you never end stuff. You just fucking start building stuff. Is there something else I should do to make sure I yeah, man, just build something complex, simple, build shit, simple stuff. If you want to learn something, build shit. Hacker for a reason is asking, you can tell me about some strong front-end projects which can make interns stand out. Okay, very, very, very good question. A very good question. Let me think of some very, very interesting the projects which I will really, really like. Okay. One of the projects which I saw for one of the candidates who was selected in Google for one of the for one of that project was it was A star algorithm. If you know this A star algorithm, and he built a very good visualization of that. So I think visualizations is something which you can build, which is very good. So I think A star visualization, something like that. Not AI visualization, but A star visualization. This is a very good project. You can build something like that. Then I would say is building something applied AI is also very much trending right now. So if you could use something like RAG, or you don't know, so let's go to LangChain and you can build something very interesting out of these concepts which they have. I think applied AI is also in very, very high demand right now. So I would highly recommend to learn all those things. TypeScript, yeah, LangChain TypeScript, that's what we want. So if you go over here, if you can see if you can use all these short-term memory streaming and all those things, and you can build something interesting out of that would be pretty easy. So yeah, so exact product idea first is build some visualization of some very complex algorithm. You can go for Mandelbrot set, you can go to Dijkstra's algorithm, you can go to A star algorithm. You can create a combination of all these algorithm visualization. That's insane, man. If you can implement something like Mandelbrot set on a canvas, the recruiter will know that you can code pretty hard shit. Second thing I would say is applied AI. So build something like a resume validator, or like I don't know. Yeah, something like that would be pretty cool. Third thing is if you can build something from scratch, so like you can code your own neural nets, that's a pretty good project. Hey brother, can you please mention backend projects? Oh, you mean backend projects? I mean, wait, like okay, for backend projects, I would recommend what can you build as a complex stuff. Uh, hmm. Okay, for the backend project, what would be cool? Let me think. You can build a you can build a complete backend system for a live chatting platform, like for like something like Omegle. Like that will be a pretty interesting project, like where you can handle live video streaming to thousands of users, and you actually mentioned in your documentation that this could scale to thousands of users if needed. Uh, Okay, thank you. I understand now. I'll definitely try it. That's awesome. I am in a final year, known mid mon whatever. Like you know, mon stack building a startup app. I need few friends working with me. Oh wait, app. I have few friends working with me. That's awesome, man. Building a startup is also really cool. If the startup works, that's all that you want. That's awesome. But if it even didn't work because you are in the, I think what in the first year of your college, you'll learn a lot. You know, you have a reason, you have a passion to build that stuff, so you learn a lot in that process. That's what I think. That's what I think. Yeah. uh, yeah, if you guys are new, please go to quickcontent.io and sign up for the waitlisting, guys. I just want to mail you guys that, you know, my product is live, go and try it out. I would need your recommendations, because you know, I just want to make my product better. Like I just go use, not you can't use currently because I'm still building. I think I'll be ready in like about a week or something like that. But I would highly need your inputs on this. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask, because I'll be closing the stream soon, because the one of the features we built, I just wanted to introduce you to the project in this first stream, and we'll eventually take it further in the next streams that we do almost every day now from now. Yep, 24 of you. Man, you know, all we have 24 people watching and we have 21 likes. Let's make it 24. So then, you know, this both of them are watching. We'll be connecting with you on the LinkedIn. Sure, man. And also don't forget, in the same time, you know, this 9 o'clock to like something like 12 o'clock, this 3 hours, I'll be streaming almost daily. I'll try my best to stream almost daily. These three hours. So if you like, I don't know, like the timing could be 1 hour up or down. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll be there. So if you guys could connect, that would be really, really good. Yeah. All 24 of you, let's make this, let's match. You know, 26 of you are watching and there are 23 likes, so there's three people, you three, like what do you call imposters, you know, just like the stream, guys. Like the stream. Okay. That would be really, really cool. By the way, I would if you guys are new, hey Batman, you know, I hope so you are free out of protecting the city now. So here's what you can learn next. I would highly recommend learn LangChain if you are very much interested in applied AI. Applied AI is very much, will in the next 3 or 4 years, or in the next 2 years, I think something like applied AI will be very, very high on demand. So if you can build those are bots. What are bots? Like the Batman is bot? No, I think Batman is a real people. Hey Batman. Who is bot? Oh, you mean agents? Like I didn't get it. Like those are bots. What are bots? Uh, so yeah. So that's the plan, guys. And I think I'll be wrapping up with the stream. So if you guys want to ask questions, feel free to ask right now. I'll be answering all those questions. Yeah. Should I refresh this? Is this like, is the like live? Oh no, we have 26 likes. Oh man. We have 26 likes, so we don't have imposters now. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Awesome. That's really sweet of you. Thank you for doing that. Yeah. Also, I think from now onwards, I'll be more active on YouTube. So I'll be creating a lot of applied AI. Applied AI. Hi there. I used to be a data analyst. That's super cool. Why are you saying used to be? Like, did you like have you started something of your own? You lost your job? Like, what's the thing? Like, have you switched your stream? Like, you are now an FSD or something like that? Cleared PSC exam and now working in the government. Oh man, awesome! That's really cool. Yeah, I mean that's super hard. Like that's, I think like clearing PSC is hard, and you did it. Congratulations, that's awesome. But I think you still love building stuff, right? If you do, like, keep coding, guys. Like, even if you have like government job, you can like do it for fun. Like, that's fun, right? Building stuff is fun. I don't have any new content. I just don't want to keep you guys sitting without any new thing. I think I'm pretty done with like today's goal, which is integrating the workspace. We'll continue tomorrow. So see you guys in tomorrow. So please subscribe, and you can join my Discord. Do you guys want my Discord though? I'll just share like my Discord in I don't know, in the comments after the stream. So yeah, yeah. I'll just make it a little bit bigger so that you guys could see my stream. I guess maybe not. Yeah, you can see the stream. Okay. Do you have any questions? Like, feel like quickly ask questions, because if there will be no questions, I'll have to close the stream. And we'll continue tomorrow. We'll do like 3-hour streaming every day from now. Do you think about auto-generated latex PDF? That's an awesome idea, man. Latex. A lot of people have a lot of like. It's not very. I mean, they don't know latex syntax and all those things. So having something like that would be really, really cool. What is this? WYSIWYNG. What is this? I don't know. My question is, yeah, go on, Ansh. What is your question? What is your question? We want your answer. By the way, I don't know. Please keep the question. Please keep the video available. Arjun Krishna, 100% the video will be available. I will not take it down. By the way, just want to tell you, like, I'm reading this book right now. That's called Free Ride by Norley Skomaker. I hardly can pronounce her surname. It's a really good book. You guys could could try this. Hacker for a reason. True. Yeah. So that's something which I'm doing these days. We have. Okay, guys, so I'll be wrapping up the stream. Thank you guys for connecting, and really have a good night. I hope so. You guys will continue this stream, because you guys will continue this sequence of streams that I have building the startup. And I think after we publish it, I'll just share how did it went, how many companies we were able to approach and convert into customers. And I will take the feedback of you guys in that as well. So thank you for connecting. Bye bye. Have a great day. We have one more question. You are very motivated. I want to improve my speaking English skills. Do you have any tips for me? Man, start creating YouTube videos. Even if you don't publish, creating a YouTube video would highly help you, like, improving your English skills. You can go and see my terrible English before like 3 years or 4 years in my YouTube history. I used to speak terrible English then. Just streaming made my English good. I think that's one thing. And second thing is watching a lot of watching a lot of English content on YouTube is also one of the reasons. Yeah. I don't know how do I speak. I speak decent English. I'm not sure it's like very good or very less, but whatever I learned. One last question. How much AI do you use right now? Have tight deadlines, so I have to use AI a lot, and I don't learn anything from okay, man, unless you already know the stuff, it's completely okay to use AI. You don't have to feel guilty of using that AI stuff, right? So if you know what it is building, completely good. Use AI, no issues, right? Also, whatever AI has generated, please review that. I've seen a lot of people just go and generate a lot of stuff from AI, and they just don't review it. So your code will break eventually if you don't do that. But that's completely fine. We have a hacker for a reason. One last question. Okay, that's, I think I already answered. Thank you so much, brother. Thanks you. Thank you to you as well, Anuj Prakash Dixit. Thank you for connecting in this channel. Really have an amazing good night. Should I wrap it up? Do you have any other questions? Is there anyone typing? I don't know. What if like we have like a typing indicator on YouTube? That would be fun to have. Like someone is typing, please wait. I don't know. That would be fun to have. Yep. Thanks. Bench Coder is saying thanks. Thanks, man. Please, like during this time, if you're free, just check out my channel. I should be live from now onwards every day. I'll try to stream like whatever 2 or 3 hours. But yeah, we'll do that. Thank you, man. Wrapping up. Have peace out. Yeah, just have fun, but keep building amazing stuff. Thank you, guys. I'm going to sleep. Bye-bye. Bye.